Well, hi guys and gals. We're into week 2 of online learning. I'm hoping last week went really well for you. We're uh, we're gonna amp things up a bit. Social studies was a little lackadaisical, and so we're gonna get ready to rock and roll here. So we are going to do a little bit of a review. We talked a while back about the 8 regions of North America or the United States. Um, it's been a while. And so it's its own unit. And so I thought it'd be nice if we backtracked a little bit and revisited that. So we watched a video, I believe, on it and kind of did a little mapping project, but that's basically all we did. And so we're gonna revisit that concept and we're gonna go deeper into it. Okay. A lot of what we've only got a couple more standards to cover for the rest of the year. So a lot of what we're going to do is going to be some review, some chances to go deeper into some things. This is one of the last standards we have to cover. We got a couple more, but this is one of the last ones we got to cover in depth. Uh, so yeah, we're going to. So this is your Google Classroom right here. Hopefully you guys last week did your remote to learning video and you commented on it. If you haven't, you can still comment now and get partial credit. I won't give you full credit, but I will give you partial credit. Okay. So you need to be looking for your weekly calendar. Okay. And this week's calendar is going to look something like this. Make sure you're paying attention to the date. So today will be 4/6, and this goes through the week on Friday, which is 4/10. We're gonna make things due Monday, or we're gonna assign things Monday, and they're gonna be due on Wednesday. Friday. Okay. All right. So if you look, this breaks it down by day. Everything you should be doing by the day. Obviously, we're not going to release questions to you. There's a daily question each day. We're not going to release those in advance, so you will have something to do every day, even if you are that overachiever or bored out of your mind and you're trying to get it all done in one day, you will always have something to do. Okay. So today you got the most kind of going on. You need to watch the YouTube video on geographic regions of the United States. That's attached in your Google Classroom down below. It is a YouTube. It's just a video that I found that I really like. It's kind of one of those things like if it isn't broke, don't fix it. So she covers everything you need to cover, but when she's saying like fill out this or do these notes, you obviously don't have to do that. What I do want you to do is to take your own notes though. So in your notes, you should, scratch a piece of paper, a new sheet on Google Docs, if you will. But you just need to write down some good notes that she's talking about under each of those 8 regions, because you'll be able to apply that in your project that we got coming up. Okay. Then you need to answer the daily question. Make sure you're reading those questions carefully, and then how we want you to respond. Each day we may want you to respond in a different way. Sometimes we may want you to write something simple. Sometimes we may want you to write a paragraph or two. We may even want you to go and do a video that tells us that you records you talking like I am now. Okay. And then when that day does come, I'm going to have a tutorial on how to do that. Okay, so don't think I'm just going to expect you to know how to do that. But make sure you're reading the directions, okay? Because if you're not reading the directions, then you're not going to respond correctly, which means you're going to get a bad grade. So make sure you're reading the questions carefully and how you're going to respond very carefully, okay? And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to watch the Intro to 8 Regions of North America video. You're doing it. Okay, so hopefully you followed the directions and you did those 2 things ahead of time. If you haven't, then do so now. Stop this, go back, do it, and then come back and do it. Okay, and you can finish watching this. All right, and then Tuesday you're gonna have another question with work on your slideshow. Then you're gonna have another question on Wednesday, work on your slideshow. Thursday, another question, work on your slideshow. Friday, last question. It's gonna be kind of a doozy. And then your slideshows due. Okay, you can turn that slideshow in whenever you want. If it's done ahead of time, just make sure it's done completely. Okay. All right. So you got a little tutorial. You know how to work Google Classroom. You have your calendar for the week now. It's gonna be in Google Classroom. The video you're gonna watch looks something like this. Okay. Remember, take notes on your own. You don't have to do obviously what you said. It's only a 10-minute video, and you're watching this now. So you guys are going to look for an assignment looks something like this, 8 geographical regions of North America slideshow presentation, something like that. I have done yes a solid. I'm learning like you guys are. I shared this with each and every one of you. So you all have your own slideshow. You do not need to make a copy of it. It is yours, okay? You can start typing in it right now. The one thing you will need to do with me is you do need to share it with me when it's done, okay? And so you need to start typing. I don't want you to change the layout. I don't want you to change the format. You can add whatever pictures you want. You can add whatever backgrounds you want. But I don't want you changing the layout or how it's set up, okay? So this is called a template. You basically just fill things in when you do a template, okay? So I gave you your title. You're obviously going to type your name, not me, okay, your own name. And then I broke it down by each one. So the first one will be coastal plain. I want a picture. So when you do this, you need to delete the picture and then insert a picture. Any picture that represents the coastal plain. Boom, done. Next slide. Coastal plain. I want you to list all the characteristics. It can be complete sentences or it can be bullets. I don't care. And then I want you to list the states and any major cities that fall under the coastal plain. All right. I don't need every city. I want major cities. Okay. I don't care about someone that has 40 people in it. I care about the major cities. And you have this wonderful thing called Google. Use it. Okay. And that's the same layout for all 8 Appalachian Mountains, interior lowlands, picture, interior lowlands, information. I got to make a correction there. Okay. And it'll be fixed by the time you go. All right. So then you'll have Great Plains, Rocky Mountains, Basin and Range, Coastal Range, Canadian Shield, and the last but not least is your works cited page, all right? So I want you to have at least 3 resources that you used. Remember, 3 resources. You may use the video as one resource, okay? So that means you need to go find 2 more resources that I have not given you, and then you need to put them in here. You can just put the web link if you want, okay? So like if you liked something, let's say we're going to use this, all right? So you're going to click up here, you'll copy the web address, and then you'll come down here and you'll insert it. Command V, boom, that's all I need, because then I can click on it and I can go, oh, yep, that's a great resource, nice job. Or I can go, not a great resource, Wikipedia, okay? So that's what you're doing, long story short, okay? And then hopefully you would have a better understanding, and then wink, wink, hint, hint, you probably will have some type of quiz next week to make sure that everything you did stuck, right? You got to learn. You can't just do it to do it, right? So I will fix that one little sheet, and you will have your own thing. Remember, you do need to share this with me, okay? And then when you do your assignments, we haven't done a lot of those things, make sure you're turning them in, okay? Make sure you hit mark as completed and things like that so that I get an email and I go, oh, yeah, so-and-so did it. Good to go. I can check it, okay? But again, I will not grade till Saturday. So this thing is due Friday, okay? When I wake up on Saturday, I'm going to start grading. You can turn it in at Friday night at midnight, I guess. I won't know any differently. But when I wake up Saturday, and if it's not here, it's late, okay? And then basically, I'm just looking for information. Characteristics, let's say 5 or more, okay? 5 or more characteristics, states and cities. Just give me the major ones, okay? Let's not get crazy here, okay? If you have any questions, you remember my office hours are from 12 to 4. You can call me, you can hang out me, you can email me, we can FaceTime, whatever you want to do, and I can help you figure this out, okay? But that is your big project for the day for the 8 geographical regions of North America, okay? Let's see, that covers just about everything you need to know. You've got your calendar, it's on Google Classroom, you've got your videos, you watch this video, you're going to have questions every day. Be looking for those. Make sure you're reading the directions carefully. My office hours. I'm always available. Sounds good. Good luck, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.